Wait, what happened? Oh, while I was doing this, I'm going to fix this for a second. Why didn't you fix it? That's a problem. I'm actually ready. I don't know why the game like that. I've gotten way too distracted last week of doing stuff. I did not have a archipelago C generator or not. Just generator because I did not solidify on what games I wanted to play, so I'm probably not going to do that at all this month. Pretty much what I've been all week. Just ended up being playing RuneScape way too much than I intended to. Got that done. I am fat. Do I have... I don't. I do have the right egg meat. Is it grilled? Roasted. Did I not cook any? I thought I cooked last time. I don't know. I read Trish's note. You know, I'm probably never gonna do it. Radio stop. There's nothing for the some settlements quest line. Okay, I just give stuff to dog meat. I forgot I was going to like get rid of this minigun and gave to him. Drop stuff off, break some stuff down. think my armor needed maintenance.
Sometimes
right, I
I wish
couldn't
there was more
make-
to life than working all the time.
Gonna make the power armor station. Then enough magic tools and supplies and stuff. Oh, okay. Scrap. That's already the best. Can't say no to that. Yeah, aluminum's always a problem to get. Don't need that, don't need that. Definitely don't need that. Is it the 8 that's slowing me down right now? Yes.
I'll stop complaining when there's nothing left to complain about.
I swear I made a cooking station. Can I make one? Thought I made a cum lab. Yeah, there's plenty of things I thought I made but I didn't. Yeah, I'll make cooking stuff instead. I'll get a chem lab here. Food supply going so I don't have to use my supply of stim packs. Didn't mean to make that. Well, yeah, that's what I was going to check as well. No water? Carla is here. Let's see if we can get a supply of aluminum.
Hey, Carla.
Back again? Time to do business?
Let's see what you've got.
If I need
Yeah, keep
steel.
your shirt on.
Don't need those. I'm fine with the amount of cores I have right now. Defending missiles, wait. Out of power armor
Hey,
first.
Carla.
You again. Here to trade?
Sure. Let's take a look.
Here's what I got.
$45. Missiles. I think I need copper. I'm going to need circuitry. Jump off the water now. Wait, where are the binds? One's minigun, two's the... Three is missile.
I'll stop complaining when there's nothing left to complain about.
I definitely still don't have enough aluminum. Alright, let's back to main story. So we can do more Brotherhood of Steel, get better power armor.
Broke up with my girl. She kept the cap off the toothpaste. Know who does that? A synth.
Hope you didn't run into any trouble, didn't
Who
you?
the fuck keeps the cap off the toothpaste?
Super mutants using his ambush.
I'm sure it's convenient. It's just gonna dry up.
Ellie? Are you here?
Nick? Oh God, it's really you.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back me up.
You saved Nick, this agency, and my job. Thank you.
Happy to do it.
Yeah? Go diving into scary pre-war ruins all the time then, do ya? Here, every cap we agreed to for finding him. Plus a little something extra. You know, if you're looking for work and don't mind putting on the detective hat, Nick sure could use a new partner.
Whoa. One case at a time, Ellie. Our new friend needs our help first. All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat. Make yourself
Mine.
comfortable.
Why do you just take my... It's mine.
You're trying to find someone who's gone missing. The devil is in the details.
It's also
Tell
mine.
me everything
Also
you can,
mine.
No matter how painful it might
Mine. Mine. Everything's that go down is mine.
We're looking for my son, Sean. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
be. Good question. Why your family in particular? And why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care, and a baby needs a lot of it. What else can you tell me?
There was a man and a woman. They didn't say much. But I remember they called me the backup.
So we're talking a small team. Professionals. The kind that know to
Why
keep
is
their
Box
lips
still
tight
here?
when they're on the job. Not sure what the backup means, though. Well, that confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda. There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
So you think this institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them.
Nothing else to
Easy to
steal.
see why. Those early model synths of
Nothing else
theirs
to take.
strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. A discarded prototype anyway.
Either way, I need to find Sean.
You're right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
One of them came right up to me. Bald head. Scar across his left eye.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
Cereal.
The boy with him was around 10 years old.
It's Sean. It has to be. Somehow.
Don't jump the gun on me. You said you were looking for an infant, remember? That's over 9 years difference by my count. Look, maybe he has a son of his own. Maybe it's someone else's kid. Either way, they both vanished a while back. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can snoop out where
Where'd everything go?
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am.
Why did everything disappear? Why did this break? Let's save up for a second. Yeah, I broke there too.
I didn't want Ellie to hear this, but I think you should know. Everything I dug up about Kellogg before his disappearance
Here, kitty.
is bad news. He's more than just a mercenary. He's a professional. Quick, clean, thorough. Has no enemies, because they're all
Don't bother,
dead.
pal. I ain't seen nothing. I ain't heard
Except you.
nothing.
9 to 1 odds says he's our man. More than just you identifying his distinguishing features. The M.O. is all him as well. Leading a small team to kidnap a baby and leaving one of the parents alive for later? Not many mercs in the Commonwealth can pull that off.
You can go any slower?
Here we are. Keep an eye out, will you? See if I can get this open. That's one heck of a lock. Got something to hide, Kellogg? Luck? Guess we'll need to find the key. See that platform in the distance, near the city entrance? That's the elevator to the mayor's office. Why don't you go ask around there? I'll stay here and see if I can jimmy this lock.
Don't wrestle with Jimmy.
Extra, extra. Is your neighbor really human? We have the exclusive.
Why doesn't the mayor come out of his office, huh? He's afraid of talking to the press? I bet if I said I was with the Institute, he'd come running.
Do you ever
Funny
think maybe
business
you get a
around the
man's
mayor.
attention
Got it.
easier if you use softer words, honey?
Ah, yes. I remember you. Our new arrival. I wish I was in your shoes, getting to see our glorious city for the first time. How can I help you?
A man named Kellogg used to live in this city. I need to search his house.
I see. Well, whatever reasons you have, I take my citizens' privacy very seriously. Even after they've left. I can't allow you to invade someone else's home. That's all there is to it.
Please, Mayor McDonough. This man Kellogg kidnapped my son. I need to find him.
Oh, of course. I will do everything in my power to help you overcome this horrible personal tragedy. I remember Mr. Kellogg.
Just give me the key you
Didn't
sent.
like him myself. Paranoid. Never talk to anyone. I doubt you'll find him. But I insist you take the key to his old house. It's been abandoned, though. I'm afraid this whole thing might be fruitless.
Need something, honey? Housing permit? Looking for a job?
Is the Institute spying on your home? Read the public to find out.
Who needs a haircut?
That's nice about public.
Everyone needs a haircut. Step up. Don't let down the home team. Buy a swatter.
Got the key? All right. Let's take a look around. Kellogg must have left something behind. Well,
I think everything's not nailed down.
one way to hide a room.
Gwinnett Stout beer, 44 caliber bullets, cigars, San Francisco Sunlights.
Interesting brand. Won't lead us anywhere on its own, though.
I wonder if dog meat could pick up the scent.
Say, that's not a bad idea. Some dogs out there in the Commonwealth can track a man for miles. Well, Dog Meat seems eager for the job. Why don't you let him have a whiff? See if he picks up on the trail. Before you head
Dog
out...
Meat doesn't look eager. He's looking the wrong way.
I know this is personal business. If you have to face Kellogg on your own, just say so.
I want you with me on this, Nick.
All right. Now let's get that bastard. This is your show from here on out, okay? You say jump, I'll say how high.
Let's just start taking stuff.
Dog Meat. Get the scent, boy. I'm trusting my family's future to a dog. That's it. I'm officially crazy.
Could have got more 45 ammo. He's following. No, it's not. He's still in there. So didn't look for where the hot pink spray paint is yet. So I don't know where that is still either.
San Francisco Sunlights. Kellogg's preferred brand, all right. Kellogg's still out there. We've got to track him, boy. Okay, boy. Let's track him.
I've already had one weird incident on this quest beforehand. I can't remember where part of this quest. For a reason, I was like wandering around, like struggling to fight against enemies that are jumping. Nick was nowhere to be found. I had to take care of the enemies. Turn around, Nick is in power armor. I have no idea what happened. I'm still making plans to do the Bombing Corporation again. I want to do that yearly, kind of. I might dedicate August to it.
Took out the targeting computer Dogmeat can track this. I'll need your nose to track Kellogg, boy. What do you think, boy? Enough to go on? Looks like this one thought he'd get away. No such luck.
Someone's coming.
This frame rate is too good. Way too easy to get it.
Anyone you walk away from.
I shot the hell out of Dogmeat there.
Somebody didn't want to get snuck up on here.
Where's the bomb?
Gwyneth Stout. One of his creature comforts.
Dogmeat pick up the scent again?
Okay, boy. Let's track him.
But why do you go back up there and come down this way?
We gotta stick together, pal. At least until we find Kellogg.
My armor's gonna get shredded here. No, it's just ghouls just coming up. Gunshot basing just twice the normal damage. Barbo. Quick save just in case.
Tracking known mercenary. Exercise.
This didn't do any good for him, did it?
Hell of a
Doesn't
party
look like a
happened
robbery.
here.
Must have just gotten in his way. Not sure who started it.
Alert.
This traitor never
Critical
stood a
signs.
chance. Bodyguard robots
Critical
didn't fare too
signs.
well. What have we here?
Error. System corrupt.
I can't feel my legs.
This had to be Kellogg.
Signature confirmed. Assailant Kellogg. Known associates.
We're still on track. Hopefully he's not much further.
My aim is bad. I still need to find the right. I think I need to kill the gunners for 45 ammo.
What do you think, boy? Was this our man?
I would rather have Preston follow me right now so I can get towards his companion perk.
What's that?
Where it goes.
Is this the place? Is he in here, boy?
I knew dog meat would sniff our man out. Let's you and I take it from here. Give our four-legged friend a break.
Guess I don't have anything except for aid, throw cuts. Auto saving shouldn't take this long.
Engaging hostile life form.
No way I could pick this.
I'm gonna search each one of these since one of them has a key or something. I can't remember.
Secure facility infiltrated. Termination required.
Break a sweat. Not that it's an option.
Contact detected? Possibly.
Sensor anomaly detected. Kellogg has ordered your termination.
You want me to take a look at that terminal? Say the word.
No lights? No. Can't be carried, can't be carried. Fiber? Told me it to be safer.
I'm in.
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
What are you doing running from me?
work of the devil.
Intruder info taken. Eliminating hostile.
Explosivos. Boombos.
Yes.
Why did I look up?
Protect and serve.
Are they not favorited? They're not. How come? 4, 5. Need armor.
See him?
Ignore that.
I know you are still there.
Are you still there?
Please come out. Be warned.
Security's too tight. Hey,
I'll see what I can do.
think you can unlock that terminal?
Can do.
What's that? I'll search for this. Nothing much.
Looks like the last time I got a checkup in here.
More boombos. Why aren't you, where'd you get that?
Something for you?
See what you can do.
Count on it.
I tell him that computer, he's like, okay.
Trouble.
And somebody grabs that gun instead. Where'd he get it?
Right. Let's try a slightly different approach. There we go. Inside, you got,
Y'all don't need locks on him.
Got it.
That is great.
bunch of junk in here.
I mean junk. Why do you have a 10mm gun? Where did you get it?
I saw something.
Aluminum, need that.
Something out there.
Failure.
Yeah, if it isn't my old friend, the frozen TV dinner. Last time we met, you were coasting up to the knees in apple cobbler.
I am fat. Let's see. Oh, I still have all these drugs on me. That's definitely weighing me down. Where's my right away? I'll have the both red stick. More carry weight.
Sorry your house has been a wreck for 200 years, but I don't need a roommate. Leave.
Okay. I'm still looking forward to playing the new Killing Floor game, but at the same time I really hope they fixed it.
Never expected you to come knocking on my door. Gave you 50-50 odds of making it to Diamond City. After that, figured the Commonwealth would chew you up like jerky.
You must be terminated. Attacking.
Not much ammo left to just save it for the turrets that come up.
I do. But whatever you hope to accomplish in here, it's not gonna go your way.
That's it.
Dirty radar armor in here. That makes no sense. Where's that camera there? I hope I'm able to pick up the fat man. What are you doing?
Following Institute protocol. Eliminating hostiles.
What's that?
Looks clear.
Door. Oil. More cores. Missiles. These cores are gonna last forever. And circle trays, that's aluminum. You know, speaking of which, aluminum, I actually remember I do want to go to Trish's hideout area thing. Because that place is loaded with surgical trays. And that's aluminum.
Nice.
I forgot this bobblehead was here. Boombo box.
Sweet.
Combat initiated.
Next, just chill.
Initiating directive.
Didn't mean to pick that up. More trays. Surgical trays. Wants them. There's the password. I forgot where it was last time, so I just cheated.
You got guts and determination. It's admirable. You are in over your head in ways you can't possibly comprehend. It's not too late. Stop. Turn around. You have that option. Not a lot of people can say that.
Oh, this is me. Give me the fat man. Give me the fat man.
Sweet. Anything I can lug for you?
Got it. Yes.
Never got this was here as well. Comfy pillow. Yeah, let's show that. I also had tried playing the new Persona game, the way like gacha games or mobile games. Which is throwing me off it entirely. Which I've seen in the gameplay of it years ago. I thought it was literally just a hack of Persona 5.
I don't think we're alone.
Pull out the gun.
Someone's coming.
Okay. Batman. I don't need this. That's money. I need to stop grabbing stuff.
Nice.
Okay, you made it. I'm just up ahead. My synths are standing down. Let's talk.
Okay, yeah, let's talk. I still have this in my hands. We're definitely gonna talk about stealing my son. We're just gonna talk.
Good job. Bastard won't be hurting anyone else.
I just wanna talk. Why didn't he gib? Why didn't he gib? Oh, his arm's gone.
All this tech.
But why didn't he gib?
Barely human.
Alright, Nick, get over here. Come on, Nick.
Hey.
There's something you need?
Yes.
Looking for something?
Hold on to that. How much is it? I'm gonna do this for now. More oil. Yep, definitely sent.
Roof access.
I forgot there was a mod I was going to install to replace this voice line here.
People of the Commonwealth,
To be Beavis and Butthead.
do not interfere. Our intentions are peaceful. We are the Brotherhood of Steel.
Too bad there are a bunch of wieners in this game.
Deep into that darkness, peering. Long I stood there, wondering, fearing.
Why can I not fast travel? Wait, what do you mean I didn't get everything in there?
Command center.
So, the Institute was the puppet master all along. Damn. Even I don't know where they are. They built me.
There has to be a way, Nick.
We're in the weeds here. Time to take a step back. Bring in some fresh eyes. Only person I know willing to snoop up the Institute's tail feathers is Piper, the reporter in Diamond City. I say we head her way. Talk this through.
Diamond City it is.
Hey, chin up. I know the night just got darker, but it won't last forever.
See if we can go to Sanctuary now. You can kill Death Claw without using any gun power. Just I would, but I don't have that currently set up for this build. You definitely did not mention what difficulty to do it on. Give me this.
Hey.
Give me my
I'm
stuff
listening.
back.
Here's what I've got.
I don't need Batman on me right now, and I'm definitely gonna replace it. I should drop off all the drugs. I didn't do much for giving me more inventory space.
There's still someone alive? Under all that gear?
It's not that I'm not grateful, but I'd really like it if we could improve things around here. Nicer homes, more places to work, that kind of thing.
Heads up.
Go ahead. There's something bothering you?
We should go our separate ways.
Sure. Suppose I'll head on home then.
If I need to drag him with me to Piper. Wait, I didn't want to come here with power armor. I was going to be getting new power armor here. Hold on.
Are we in luck, sir?
I do not want to be wearing power armor right now. I don't think I'll be able to fast travel. I was now thinking about that there a little more often, a little bit more now. I just remember she's fast with weapons. She's even faster. Hey, why does it keep telling me that?
There's something about you. I'm running low on food for little Cola. Could really use anything you have to spare.
Sure. Here you go.
Oh, much obliged, much obliged. This'll do nicely. Say thank you, little Cola.
Definitely find the hot pink still. Look for where that is. For pink. Also in parking garage on top of your to bed. I see Nick reaction to when you took the shoulder. No, I have not. I probably will do that later if I remember.
Good.
Just walks up and says good. On the map. Says it's I have to go in there.
Need something, Initiate?
Excuse me, Paladin Dance?
Good, you're back. Halen, Reese. It's time to welcome our newest recruit to the Brotherhood. He shows a lot of promise, and with the proper guidance, I think he has the potential of becoming one of the best.
Thanks. I promise not to let you down.
You don't have to prove anything else to me. Getting that transmitter was enough.
So you decided to stay, huh? I expected you to take your payment and run.
I got tired of wandering alone.
Too bad. I was getting used to the thought of you leaving.
Reese, that's enough. Like it or not, you're going to have to learn to work together. And you need to understand what it means to be a part of the Brotherhood. We're not soldiers of fortune. We're an army, and we've dedicated our lives to uphold a strict code of ethics. If you intend to stay within our ranks, you need to obey our tenets without question.
Don't worry. I've spent time in the military.
Perfect. Then there's no need to give you a long lecture, so I'll get right to the point. I only ask for two things from anyone under my command: honesty and respect. You fall in line, you stay in line. I give you an order, and you follow it. It's as simple as that. There's one last order of business I wanted to get out of the way. I'm going to recommend you to be awarded the rank of Knight. Now, nothing's official until you speak to Elder Maxson, but I wanted you to be the first to know.
Thank you.
Thanks aren't necessary. Just continue excelling at your duties, soldier.
Ad Victoriam, Knight.
He doesn't even know what that means, Halen.
Ad Victoriam means to victory. In our eyes, defeat is unacceptable, because we're fighting for the future of mankind. Our rallying cry is more powerful than any weapon you could ever carry. Remember that. Now, I've received orders that we're both to report to the Prydwen. However,
If you want to run a few ops for Scribe Halen or Knight Reese first, they could certainly use your assistance. I'll leave the choice up to you. Let me know when you're ready to mount up.
Paladin Dance.
Are you ready to head up to the ship?
Of course I am. I've never seen anything so impressive.
Takes your breath away, doesn't it? We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
Gonna be a quick war with that thing on our side.
That's the plan. If history's proven anything, it's that an overwhelming show of force has a chance of halting a conflict before it begins. That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
This place cleaned up yet? Take. Nope. So I know there is. Nope. I know there is a magazine here. It's the Guns and Bullets one.
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals.
That's not fun, Dance. Also, I don't know if it's shooting at me.
The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battle changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling
This is
what
where
types
we're
of weapons
actually able to do the struggle on it.
Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. I wish everyone down there believed in our cause. But they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. We're on final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight.
I think I'll be doing that later, so I can get the cannon. The broadsider. So I don't know why this area is just flooded.
Far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
He's about to jump right off immediately.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted, and welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prigling and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin. So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Sorry? A little soft around the edges, aren't you? If you want to earn your place among the best, you need to toughen up. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
This area is under our protection.
Brothers and sisters, the road
Wait for a
behind
bit
has
for
been
a second to
long
leave this going
and
like
fraught
this.
with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations
I'll be right back.
by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose. And beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam! Can't talk right now. Gotta clean the Mirelurk scat off my boots.
If you run into any synths, shoot to kill. We don't take prisoners.
Come back.
Elder Maxon.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
I can see that. They're playing with fire and we need to save them.
Exactly. I just hope we're here in time. I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be repeated.
Don't worry. I'm convinced.
Paladin Dance's reports were quite clear regarding your feelings toward the Brotherhood. And he concludes that you'd be an asset to us. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
I can't remember if the power armor has fusion core in it or not already. If it doesn't, I have to replace with the current one that's low on power that I have.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight. So how did it look out there?
We've got a lot of work ahead of us, brother.
It's full. Get 40.
There. Try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. If you can't fix it...
I can fix it. You're the one who decided to kick your way through a Mirelurk.
Paladin Dance.
There you are.
There it is.
How did it go with Elder Maxon?
Thanks, brother.
I was very impressed with him. He seems to know what's best for everyone.
Exactly. Without his determination, we'd be lost. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
I won't let you down, Dance. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
Congratulations on the promotion, Knight.
Ingram?
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Not what I was expecting.
Sounds like you're disappointed.
Not disappointed, just surprised. You don't look like one of the usual wastelanders we'd pick up. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Sounds like you have a pretty full plate.
Plate? Hell, I have a whole table's worth of duties around here. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
Actually, you seem to be getting around really well.
I suppose it's better than the alternative. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours.
I'm wearing it right now.
The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Speaking of which, I should be taking the stuff around here. There's definitely a lot of aluminum here.
I'd just leave that if I were you.
But you're not me, Dance. I want it.
If you're looking for ammunition or weapon mods, Proctor Tegan might have what you need.
No matter how how many battles we win, there's always another fight ahead.
Proctor Tegan.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this
Give me
blasted
that.
cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now this is the stowage depot, and I,
Give me
as
that
you probably
XO1.
already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable type. When I tell most of the new recruits that they have to buy their own equipment, they give me the stink eye. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
I could use some extra caps.
You need them, and I want you to spend them here. It's a match made in heaven. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, a gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
I want that. And the menu.
Lancer Captain Kells is one of the finest officers I've ever had the pleasure of serving under.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
I think you're confusing me with someone else.
Perhaps I need to rummage through the supply bins for a new pair of glasses. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so you were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty
documents are
of
gonna
them waiting to
spawn.
be. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
And it's funny, I'm gonna just like right here. Okay, last time I was doing this, it spawned in one of these file cabinets here. Ain't that. Don't mind
Glad
me,
you
I'm
finally
just
stopped
stealing your
by,
stuff.
soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please,
I wonder if it's dialogue you
answer
get the disease from
honestly.
Fault 81.
Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
No.
Never have.
Very well. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
Nope. No problem whatsoever.
Excellent. You'll fit in quite well around here. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
Level, and then I'm going to buy some ammunition. Let's do this from one. I don't think I need any science for a while. I definitely need this.
Carry food with you, and you'll end up eating some pretty questionable things.
Proctor
to stay
Teagan.
alive.
What brings you to me today?
I'm looking for some firepower.
Be my guest.
A lot of 45s. Of course, missiles. No aluminum. C60Ps. That's what I currently have.
Feels like you can take on the world in there, doesn't it?
Damn ferals. Radiation has a twisted sense of humor.
Hey, where the hell is he? You never leaves that room. Let's just talk to him.
We're here to save the Commonwealth.
Tighten up the meter. Like that? I'll split the difference.
I've never seen him standing out here before.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Pridwin's crew, are you ready for
No,
your
I'm
next
just being an
assignment,
idiot.
brother?
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed, and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Definitely want those Fat Man stuff. Me nukes. That's gonna take missiles, great. Fusion cells.
Having the Pridwin moored above the airport keeps the Brotherhood from striking at specific.
Pretty sure these two refill. Lots of missiles. Never had this much of a supply before. I'll definitely still need to upgrade this to a quad barrel. I'm saving that for the legendary missile launcher that can fire more than one.
Center mass.
My vertibird, stop it! Go blow up before I get there.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green, and we're clear
Damn
to
it.
release.
Definitely still want to use that Gatling laser, but at the same time, it's way too expensive to use. And probably not effective with damage either.
Target acquired. I'll try to keep him in your sight.
Alright, you're definitely taking down the same fat man. And Strong ain't here either. Come on. This can't be for Strong.
Find a place to set her down, and then hightail it back to the privilege for repairs.
No, that's not doing much to him. Faster movement when aiming. Definitely have to pick up those explosives that this guy had. Still need Dance to like me before I'm killing him.
That sound, what is it?
Various seems to be in disarray.
Not doing much for damage on them.
Judging from the amount of...
Got it.
It's safe to
Give
assume we're the first
me that.
Nice.
to investigate this location in quite a while.
Mini nuke.
To you, that doesn't seem old.
Whiskey.
It's an archaeological relic. This area's obviously been abandoned for quite some time.
Back to hell with you!
Great. I mean, that's not wrong.
Quite a bit of trash to pick through here. Searching through it could prove beneficial.
Wait, at least we find a lot of technical documents.
Watch your step. There's quite a bit of debris here.
Actually, there's face up left. Yeah, I need to stop picking stuff up.
Oh, Warren! Who's there? What? Who's there?
Developing this level of technology is a lost art that the Brotherhood is hoping to revive. You hear that?
Stop hiding.
Got all of them? Only took 3 rockets or 4,
Look
didn't
at
count.
this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Why do you hate super mutants so much?
Hate's too gentle a word.
Aw.
These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
Don't apologize. It reminds me why I'm doing this.
Thank you, brother. It's good to know you're taking my advice to heart. Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
See the good stuff that's down here first. Such as missiles. That's aluminum, that's aluminum. There's technical document. Molly. Feeling they don't weigh anything. Also miss murmuring, because that's free caps. I want... Well, these are all mini nukes. I want them in my inventory. So everything's done. Oil, need that oil. I'm gonna have to search for legendary missile launchers. There's still the grenade launcher on grab. I'll look up. The missile launchers, like. Snip the lighting, or is the water in here? The hell? Okay, so the game is gonna crash. Fallout. Or miss. Missile launcher. Let me see the uniques first. Man, where is the explosive bobblehead? I don't have that.
The human-looking synths are the worst. They hide in plain.
Variants. Get from above, I get from here. I think that's one that does more damage to humans than
Outstanding work at
something.
Fort Strong, soldier.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way.
And this
because
the
our
party
mission here
starts
has
by
only just begun.
Leo.
In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every
I'm
weapon
pretty sure
at our
that's
disposal.
crap.
I try to supply my
remember.
soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
Where do I start?
I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
Control systems all reporting back nominal.
Oh, no more quest line now here.
Station keeping maintained. Thruster stable.
You know, I definitely have to look at Death from Above to see if that's the one I'm looking for. If not, then I have to wait for a random legendary missile launcher drop.
You think the Commonwealth looks bad? You should see the capital wasteland.
Well, the Brotherhood's got a lifetime supply of nuclear ordnance thanks to you. I expect you could use a resupply after a scrap like that.
I'm looking for some firepower.
Sure, I've got something that'll put a smile on your face.
Will it though? Why aren't you selling it? It says you sell Death from Above. Well, after obtaining the rank Paladin. What does Death from Above do? Fast movement when aiming. You are not giving me something that I want. We still launch a quad barrel though. I want that. Not using 308s, you can take those. Not using 38s either. Much better.
What can I get for you today?
So he wasn't lying about putting a smile on my face. Why am I waiting this much now? Did my buff run out? No. Let's sell some stuff then.
I can't believe
without discount.
Tegan,
Can I help you with anything?
Gone so wrong.
let me see what you have.
Be my guest.
I'm never going to be using that. I'm gonna get that hot rod pink.
This is self-service, brother. You
No,
take
hot
what
pink.
you need.
Our harbor is incredibly short with Brotherhood of
It
Steel.
was up to me.
See, watch where I drop so I don't kill someone. That's where we want to go. Harbor Town is the closest. Now I just realized I'm going around without Dan's. Let me go back to him still. Let me go back at him. Okay. I could definitely just walk up to Pyro now and steal his power armor. And I'm mostly going to be destroying with this missiles.
Let's do this. What just happened?
Problem solved. No, it's all considered stealing. Come on, I already killed everyone. No one lives here anymore. I want that duct tape though. You know, duct tape works on almost everything. Doesn't work on anything that works. It says in his name, duct. Okay, so I'm wasting missiles. I should be grabbing some flowers so I make great maintenance. Okay, that's what it was called. How do you get... Oh. Boombos. Camera rounds. Where do you come from? It's a waste of a stim.
I hear something.
No, you don't hear something. You stay over there. That didn't blow up. Oh, no, I didn't get him. No, there's more than one. No, okay. Figure out which one of these buildings has it, or which one it was. You know, just looked at the notes of where it was. More 45s. I need a lot more of that. Where was it again? Notes, 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 notes. Apartment store. That is found and located at the parking garage connected to the apartment store. So what's in there? Giant trap-filled maze. Through here. The first door is entrapped. I have too much stuff already. Let's drink all that. Exterminator's boxing glove. One, two, three, four. Okay, I definitely never went to this place before, but I definitely know I've gotten the hot rod pink before. Hot pink. Get me. That'd be nice to have, but at the same time I find minigun ammo. I don't want that. More damage. Free boom bows. I don't know how I avoided that, but I avoided it. Didn't really mean to pick that up. I thought it would give me some ammo at the same time. So much oil. Who would spend like all their time making like a maze like this? Yeah, sure they got a lot of people with free loot and stuff, but this is like high maintenance. And then not getting lost yourself. Hey, where's the way up? Or am I going back down? I did miss this boom bow. I have 36. Oh, where's this supposed to where it's supposed to be? Let me look at these notes again. I know what I mean. Site. Did I miss a turn? Yes, I did. Eh, I'll take it. I'll probably wear it too. I am over encumbered again. Because I keep grabbing everything I see. I need to get through all these grenades. Why didn't I use... I have grenades on me. There's a group of enemies. Why didn't I use it? Start going through this stuff. That'll be good for now. Oh, there's so much stuff I can just grab. I'm a hoarder. I need all these springs. I need the gears. I need the copper. Well, if Dance was with me. Oh, I did not look up. Gamers don't look up Teslax. More copper, more springs, more gears. Fuel oil. What else do I have on me that's heavy? I don't want to get rid of this crap. That's a lot of weight. Problem is how much aid I have as well. I don't need that. Oh no, I'm addicted. should have waited. But that's a lot of fusion cores. Nuke. Here we go.
Perfect.
That's what I came here for. Wait, what? What enemies?
Gotta get rid of these bars. Time to take off these bars.
What enemies? Why is there no one up here? Fast travel now. What enemies? Hang on, just run up this direction. Reload. Probably like a rag roach or something. Or accidentally somehow left behind one of the ghouls, just has a broken leg. That's the wrong button. Last resources. Crafting. First thing to do. It increases strength. Oh, I like the strength bonus, but it ain't pink. Even his legs also, as well, changing the paint. It's the best way to upgrade the models on this one, or wait until I get the X armor. XO1s. Yeah, I'll probably wait for that. Pink. Not using those, not using that. Not using these either. Let's sell it. Still needs more power. Still not enough. I need more aluminum again. Not sure these guys are grabbing aluminum or not. I could disconnect some of the water pumps, but at the same time I don't want to. That's free money. I just don't want to get them having a second set of teeth.
Well, well. Nikki Valentine walks into my office for a change.
What can I say, Piper? You, me, and hard luck all seem to run together like acid rain down an old sewer.
You, including your client here in that analogy? So, you two are finally letting me in on this little case of yours.
It would be really funny if someone, like, a random NPC was like, "What the fuck are you wearing?" Like, I wanted to see that.
We need help, Piper. This man named Kellogg.
Because I know the only game that makes fun of you for whatever you're wearing is Bully.
He was working with the Institute. He gave them Sean.
The Institute. Oh boy. I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there, but to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed on.
Kellogg. Huh.
Man like that would have had access. In and out.
But we both know that angle isn't going to work.
Because he's dead.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent.
No, it was supposed to be Gibbs, but the only thing that came off of his arm.
The biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
After a mini nuke.
He wasn't gonna talk. Even if I had a way of bringing him alive.
Internet, no, stop, come back.
His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
Wait a minute, what?
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a
something happens to my camera I turned off.
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past
when did it
moments
turn
in
off?
your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
I hope you're right, Nick.
Let's see. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We
I'm
got
gonna
no
have to fix
lead,
this.
Nothing. That old Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so who's coming with you?
I have to go to the Memory Den either way, if I'm going to introduce you to Amari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
I'll head there on my own.
All right. See you at the Den. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.
While you two are out, I'm gonna do some more research. I'll be here if you need me. And by the way, at some point, you owe me an interview. I want to hear how this whole story got started.
Yeah, while waiting for that, so just do a save. See why the camera turned off. Is it going to stay on? No, it's not. It's doing this again. Of course, my computer decided to update itself when I was asleep. And broke the camera. I have no idea when it stopped. Sure, I'm going to be closing that and open up this one instead. Fix this. There we go. Turn off this program because the camera's... I don't know why it stopped working. It's very odd. So I don't want to replace it. It's doing that.
God, even the sky ain't safe. Did you see that blimp thing? The Brotherhood of Steel? Who are they?
They are me. The arm broke.
Get your copy of the public. We expose the truth behind the Institute.
I did find a good neighbor, right? I didn't go there. I thought I did. Or didn't I give up on doing that? No, I might as well. This is actually a good spot to end it off then. I have to see why the camera is not working.
Hairstyles from the upper stands.
And stuff. So thanks those decided to tune in and spend their time here.
Everyone who's anyone reads
I'm gonna have to write down about taking Nick to Vault 111
You see that big blimp?
and get Paladin
What's
Dance
the
with me
Brotherhood
again.
of Steel? Why are they here?
They're here to kill you. But yeah, thank you to those who tune in and stuff. There'll be more Fallout 4 tomorrow. It's probably be another 2-hour stream or something. I'll definitely get some Majora's Mask going again on Wednesday.
Everyone needs a haircut. Step up.
What is this on the bench? Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Take care, and bye-bye.